And Logan is a prick who is just trying to throw his money around and try and repair his record.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand over here.
Why?
Stand over here. Stand.
News that Anthony Joshua's crash has drawn FBI attention toward Logan, and Jake Paul has rocked the boxing world. Fans are openly questioning their connection as Joshua concentrates on recovery. The focus on this incident shows how serious the situation is and clearly separates Joshua's discipline from the Paul brothers' history of controversy. Jake Paul's reaction to Anthony Joshua's accident has triggered strong criticism online. Many fans feel his message lacked warmth and felt disconnected during a moment that called for sympathy. Rather than standing beside Joshua, his words increased suspicion. As global support surrounds Joshua, Jake's response reminds people why real champions show care beyond personal image. At the same time, Logan Paul's tweet about the accident has also raised doubts. Supporters are questioning both when he posted and the relaxed tone he used, which many feel does not fit such a serious event. While Joshua focuses on healing, Logan's message has added to growing concerns around the Paul brothers.
According to officials in Nigeria, they ran into a stationary truck while trying to change lanes on the roads. Just a horrific accident. You know, I don't want to start, assigning blame to something that I don't have the report for, but
Alexander Usyk's message reflects true respect within boxing. Unlike the reactions from the Paul brothers that have caused debate, Usyk speaks with genuine compassion for Anthony Joshua and the loss of his close friends. His words highlight the human side of the sport and show how real fighters support one another in the darkest times.
Said, "This is an unbelievable loss. Sinna at Latif for two incredible people who were not only part of AJ's team, but also friends. My sincere condolences to their families, loved ones, and everyone who knew them. Anthony Joshua, wishing you a speedy recovery."
Joe Rogan's response makes it clear how close Anthony Joshua came to a tragic end. The crash could have been far worse, yet Joshua survived through strength and fortune. While others turn the story into drama, Rogan keeps the focus on reality, reminding fans how quickly life can change.
That's bonkers. Thank God he didn't have a seatbelt on. I never say that. Thank God he didn't have a fucking seatbelt on, because if he did,
there's no way.
He would be dead.
There's
Probably,
no way.
or fucking severely.
Eddie Hearn's comments stress the importance of real support during crisis. Moments like this reveal who truly cares and who seeks attention. Hearn shows leadership by standing firmly behind Joshua and the affected families. While the Paul brothers face controversy, Joshua's team demonstrates what true support looks like outside the ring.
Be there for them and the family, anything they need. Sometimes when someone is a star, they have a lot of things in their life taken care of for them. So you really have to move into that mode in this situation as well. Make sure obviously they're getting the best medical attention, make sure their family are safe and happy.
Liam Guff emphasizes the deep personal loss connected to Anthony Joshua's accident. Losing close friends makes the tragedy far more painful than injuries alone. As Joshua works through physical and emotional recovery, the boxing community stands united. Meanwhile, the Paul brothers' responses continue to contrast sharply with the respect Joshua receives.
Joshua injured in car accident. Two people who I believe were with Anthony Joshua were friends of his have tragically passed away. Before I carry on reading the article, the two people who have tragically passed, my condolences is all I can say to their friends and families. We'll definitely offer up some prayers for them.
Turki Alashik's statements highlight concerns over the seriousness of Anthony Joshua's condition, including fears of possible brain injury. This situation tests Joshua in ways no fight ever could. Experts' reactions show how unpredictable life can be, even for champions. As recovery continues, The difference between genuine concern and suspicious reactions becomes clearer. Information shared by Showbiz the Adult about the stationary truck crash shows how suddenly life can turn dangerous. Joshua was placed in harm without warning, proving tragedy has no pattern. While some chase online attention, fellow fighters show real support. The contrast with Jake and Logan, Paul's behavior continues to stand out.
There was someone in the stationary truck. I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to report on that, but the truck was stationary. And Anthony Joshua's SUV struck the stationary truck.
Watching Anthony Joshua full of joy shortly before the crash makes the incident even more painful. His laughter, friendship, and excitement reveal the person beyond the gloves. This reality clashes with the Paul brothers' opportunistic responses. As prayers and concern pour in, their distant behavior highlights a clear lack of empathy. Chris Eubank Jr.'s reaction shows the respect fighters have for Anthony Joshua. Unlike the Paul brothers, who remain surrounded by rumors, Eubank responds with balance and compassion. The accident has affected the boxing world emotionally, not just physically. His words reinforce that true champions stand together when it matters most. Tony Bellew focuses on Anthony Joshua's strength and character. Even after such a serious accident, Joshua continues to earn admiration for his courage and humanity. This sharply contrasts with the Paul brothers' controversial reactions. Bellew's view reminds fans that Joshua is respected not only for his talent, but for who he is.
The days where he could get seriously hurt. I don't believe Josh would have. I believe Josh might have some compassion in him. Yeah.
Liam Goff's report captures the emotional weight of Anthony Joshua's crash. The loss of two close friends adds pain far beyond his injuries. As Joshua begins recovery, attention shifts to Logan and Jake Paul, now under FBI investigation. The situation highlights the difference between a respected champion and figures facing heavy suspicion.
Joshua injured in car accident. Two people who I believe were with Anthony Joshua were friends of his have tragically passed away. Before I carry on reading the article, the two people who have tragically passed, my condolences is all I can say to their friends and families. We'll definitely offer up some prayers for them.
Frank Warren's comments reflect the wider impact of Anthony Joshua's accident on boxing. Promoters understand how fragile life can be beyond competition. With the Paul brothers under FBI review, every detail is being examined. Joshua's recovery and strong team support stand in contrast to their questionable online actions. Police confirmation of the crash shows how close Anthony Joshua came to a life-changing tragedy. While his injuries are limited, the loss of friends has deeply shaken the sport. Tension increases as Logan and Jake Paul face FBI investigation, with their past actions fueling concern. Support continues to grow around Joshua.
There was an accident at 9:30 a.m. local time, 8:30 our time, involving two vehicles in which two people have died, and Anthony Joshua has received minor injuries and he's been taken to hospital. So eyewitnesses say Joshua was in a Lexus SUV with 3 other passengers, and he was involved in an accident in which that Lexus collided with a truck that was stationary at the time. And there are videos online of a shaken Joshua being taken out of the car. So local police have confirmed that Joshua has suffered minor injuries, but that 2 people have died in that accident.
The latest update confirms how serious Anthony Joshua's accident truly was. Surviving while losing close friends shows how unpredictable life can be outside boxing. The ongoing FBI investigation into Logan and Jake Paul adds pressure as scrutiny intensifies. As Joshua undergoes medical checks, fans admire his calm and strength.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Joshua, future heavyweight Hall of Famer, has been in a severe car accident which killed 2 people. He is severely injured. He's still alive. There's footage out there of people helping Anthony Joshua out the vehicle. We don't know the details of what happened, if they was in a car accident, if they was just swerving around and lost control. We don't know, but my condolences go out to those who lost their lives. Hopefully it was just, man, a terrible accident. And also, hopefully Anthony Joshua will seek the medical attention that he needs. You know, check the everything, the head, the scan everything, x-ray, MRI, because we don't know if that could be internal bleeding as well. You know, adrenaline is pumping and you may feel like you're not okay, but you got to check everything. But hopefully he heals well, and Godspeed. And again, my condolences go out to those that lost their lives.
The accident that injured Anthony Joshua and took the lives of 2 close friends has deeply shaken boxing. Amid grief, Logan and Jake Paul face FBI scrutiny over suspicious actions and online behavior. Joshua's dignity and focus on recovery stand apart. Fans continue to support him as the search for truth continues.